right, today, chicken tortilla soup per request by Kate. Yes, you could buy chicken, but I want to make stock from the bones. I wanted this to be quick and easy. I got a lot of other things going on today. So this way I don't need to cook the chicken. I could shred it, I can make stock, and I can have some for salad. For later, making focaccia. That's a whole nother thing, but we're here to break down the chicken. And this was 50% off because it was from yesterday when I was at the grocery store this morning. So we're going to get into this guy. But I think I want to do a little work area cleanup situation. Put the bones back in there to make stock. Oh yeah, there we go. Tito is chomping at the bit. He smells chicken, he knows chicken. Who doesn't love chicken? Take all the skin off. Maybe we'll eat it, maybe I'll crisp it up. I'll make a nice garnish, all crispy, but it's hard not to just eat it all. Remove there, that. Oh yeah, this is a good piece. And I'm gonna go thighs for lunch today. And breasts for soup. The breasts will rehydrate in the soup. Thighs you want for your salad. And if you know, chicken tortilla soup is usually shredded. I've been watching a lot of this guy Johnny Nova on my feed. He's been rating 100 different grocery store rotisserie chickens. Not just grocery store. He did a whole Europe, France segment. Surprisingly, he found no good rotisserie chickens in France. But I don't know. I like his vibe a lot. If you're into the food review scene, highly recommend. Go check out Johnny Nova. No bones. A nice shred going on. Oh, that oyster. Oh man, look at that. Oh yeah. Now I'm gonna crisp up this chicken, or the skin, and use it as garnish for the soup tomorrow. That'll be really nice. Kate doesn't like any of these grizzly pieces, so make sure she doesn't get any of that. This is gonna be for Caesar salad today. And this we're just gonna continue shredding. Oyster number 2, beautiful. Shred. One of my jobs, first jobs, the coffee house at UC Davis. We used to have to shred giant steam kettle tilt skillets of chicken, and your fingers, you start getting arthritis from that shredding motion. I don't know why, but they're adamant all the chicken had to be shredded, not chopped, no machines. Something, unique about the hand shredding process that machines just ruin. Sorry, robots. All right. I don't mind leaving some love on here because I'm gonna use it for my soup. So I'm just gonna kind of break up the bones. So that way I have a couple of nice pieces. And I might even, you know what? I'm probably gonna tie this up in cheesecloth so I could pull it out of my soup really easily, and all those like cartilage and bone doesn't end up in my soup with everything else. Cool? That makes sense, right? I'm just gonna snack on these wingtips. Bones, bones, bones. Snacks, snacks, snacks. Okay, guys. Tito's been waiting patiently. Good boy. I know Kate's gonna give him some when she gets home. She's a sucker. I try not to give him too much human foods. I do my best, but he's so darn cute. Okay, gotta find some cheesecloth, which I think I have in here. I think, yes, I do. Cheesecloth. I need some string. Boom, boom, rope, cut, done, cheesecloth. Let's set ourselves up with some cheesecloth. That's probably enough. Scissors. You know what else I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have some herbs. Look at this. Wow. Thyme. Rosemary. Not things you find in chicken tortilla soup, but things that go really well with chicken. So I'm gonna add it anyway, because I break the rules. I think also have some coriander seeds in here. That should be nice. Since I'm doing this, might as well. And I think I got some whole black peppercorns. I don't know where my chilies are. I'll put those in here. Also, I don't want them to be too chili forward. Kate doesn't love chilies. I don't want to blow her palate. Let me take a look. I got mushrooms. Chili powders. Found them. Let's see what we got here. These are just all powder. Oh, okay. I guess I have no more whole chilies. Thought I did. That's okay. Let's tie her up. Tie this up. Boom. 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 Oh yeah. There we go. And I'll have this nice for soup. I'll have this nice for soup. Just prepping for tomorrow. I'm not making soup today, but we're gonna be prepared for it. So that way there's less to do. Sound good? Staying ahead. That's the name of the game. And then chicken skin. I'll crisp up tomorrow. We'll use as a garnish. That'll be nice. So put in here so we don't eat it all. Boom, boom. Bada boom. All right. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. All right, we are back. Day 2. Time to prep some veg and make our tortilla soup because I have time today. I'm cooking a lot of stuff. We're prepping whipped ricotta for a cookbook event. I'm working on a pomegranate focaccia for a brand collab. And then Tito, of course, he's here with me. Just got this new knife from Stephanie Izard, the goat. Look, so cute. And I haven't used it yet, so we'll give that a whirl as well. I'm gonna use that as my trash. Oh no, you know what? I'm working on this side of the kitchen today. I have my trash right below me. You got some? Yummy. We're gonna go medium dice. I don't think they need to be too small. I also don't want them too big. This knife feels crooked. It could just be the carrot. I don't know. No, there's definitely a curve to it. And it's lightweight, super light. Like, but I don't know. Not sure if I love it. Not my favorite, to be honest. The handle feels small for me. Did you eat your carrot or did you go and just leave it over there? Soup, you want like, you know, bite-sized pieces, nothing crazy. Usually stuff that'll fit on a spoon. I always like cutting through. And then you can bring the bunches, once you have lines, like this. And we're doing like a rough dice. Nothing nice. Just soup for home. Kate requested chicken tortilla soup. I haven't made chicken tortilla soup probably like 10 years. I don't know the last time I made this dish. I feel like I made it once in my apartment in Ukiah. It was like the last time I could actually think about making chicken tortilla soup. But who knows? I got my pan preheating behind me. Oh, I got another piece of carrot for Tito. I don't know if he's eating these. He might just be leaving them on the floor over there. He sometimes does that. He'll like chew on them till it gets all like the veggie juice out. And then he'll come ask for another. So we'll see. I'll find out when I go over there. I mean, the knife's definitely sharp. I just don't know if I like the design of it compared to my other knives. You know, chefs get pretty particular about like the way their knife feels in their hands and what they use. And so, you know, pretty sure this is the company though that makes my favorite serrated knife that I have hanging over on the wall. You probably saw it at the beginning of the video. And I think we're gonna make a decent amount of soup here, if I had to guess. And then I got some celery, some peppers, I don't want to use all the leaves. They're just going to kind of burn. So I'll check these out. Sometimes I use celery leaves. Today, not feeling it. Oh, the onions. The onions just got me. That was like a late reaction. I don't know what the hell happened there. Nope. Tito can't eat onions. Onions are bad for dogs. Sorry, Tito. And then I got my cookbook event tonight. So by the time you see this, I will have already done my cookbook signing in Chicago. Hopefully you're there if you're a fan or you want a signed book. I'd love to meet you. I don't often do events in Chicago because when I'm home, I don't love to work and go out. I like to stay home and do nothing. But, you know, when you write a cookbook, you get to do a lot of fun things. How's that? Huh? Now we can bring our big ass pot. Good amount of oil. Shit is hot. Whew. Handle was hot. That almost got me. I almost didn't put it down in time. I didn't realize I had that preheating on like hot, hot, hot. Whew. Wow. Definitely testing me out there. And then we're gonna cut up the peppers and the garlic once I get all this going. Get some salt in here. Like soup, you know, season in layers. Don't be an idiot. And I'm gonna use this to make my stock at the same time because I don't have chicken stock. But remember, my plan was to kind of do it all at once. So that's what we're doing. Fine, I'm pretty sure I have garlic somewhere. What do I do with the garlic? I think I put it in the other fridge. BRB. Ignore the millions of boxes. I know, the place is a fucking mess. There it is. This is the drink fridge. No, that's not garlic. It's hazelnuts. Where did I put the garlic? I just bought garlic. Did I pull it out already? Could have sworn I just bought garlic. I don't remember. Maybe I didn't. Alright. Well, looks like we're peeling garlic, my friends. I don't know what happened to the garlic. We're going to cut all those down. Smash everybody. They remove the bottoms. It's usually easier. You don't want to eat that root anyway. The question is, how much jalapeno do I put in here? I feel like we're gonna have a decent amount of soup. I don't want it to be too spicy, especially for Kate. So I don't know if I use the whole jalapeno and if I tone it down a bit. What do you guys think? There we go. We're just banging through garlic, getting a nice peel. Garlic, you know, you measure with your heart. I'll drop a recipe down below. Don't know how accurate it's gonna be, but it'll be there because I kind of just cook. And then I write a recipe later based on my memory. Sometimes my memory's good, sometimes it's bad. But that's how we're gonna decide. Chopped garlic. There's no good way to do this. It's always just kind of a mess. And then your fingers get it. Everybody gets it. You could use one of those garlic presses, but I don't always like the flavor of that. Definitely is much easier. You could grate it, but the amount you chop up and use garlic changes the flavor of it. So like you get a different flavor if you chop it like this versus crushing it, leaving it whole, blending it. Yeah. All right. That's done. Next up, jalapeno. I think I'm gonna take the seeds out. We're gonna do like a rough. I'm gonna leave a little bit of seed. So we get a little bit of spice, but you know, nothing crazy. Most of the seeds will come out. And I think that's a win-win. For everyone involved. And we'll try to get this really fine. So you're not like eating chunks of jalapeno. Nothing bothers me more than raw peppers, raw serranos, raw jalapenos, like either in a taco or on a crudite or crudo or sushi. It's like, what are you doing? Why? Why are you doing it raw? Rough chop on our pepper. I feel like this is what makes a chicken tortilla soup. Chilies, peppers, spice, cumin, coriander, you know. And then we're gonna come down like this, top and bottom off, come in, take out the inside, like that. Then we got our two halves. How's that for cutting a pepper, huh? Now we're gonna take our cutting board to the pan. Then we're gonna wash everything. Get rid of the garlic, get rid of the jalapeno, clean our fingers, because we got a mess happening here. We don't wanna touch our eye. Get all that capsicum. Is it capsicum or capsaicin? I'm not sure. But we'll make sure to give that a nice wash. I'm gonna have to re-oil it. Just generally, whenever I do garlic, I give it a pretty good scrub. Because if I cut fruit or something later, I don't want it to be gnarly, you know? So I really often clean off that top layer. Give it a sniff test, clean. There we go. All right, I don't want to cook the veg down too much. So I want it to cook as soup. So we're gonna go in with this guy. This will save for later. We're gonna go in with all of our oh wait, hold on. Before we put that guy in, let's season her up, huh? We got ground cumin. Decent amount. And I feel like that's pretty important. Do a little bit of oregano. I don't have Mexican oregano, but Italian will do. We're gonna go with some smoked sweet paprika. I think a decent amount. Kate doesn't like a lot. And then a little bit of chili powder. This stuff isn't that spicy, but it kind of gives you that smokiness. A variety of chilies. And I think that's gonna do it. For this, I want to toast out those spices just a touch. You got a little pepper. And then everybody's gonna cook together, so it's gonna really stew, which will be nice. Cold water. Don't need wine or anything. I'm gonna go up to the top and then reduce it with those chicken bones. And I actually have, I'm gonna add a little touch of chicken bouillon because I have it and I like it. Yeah, we'll make about 4 quarts of soup here. Now bring that up to a boil and let it simmer. There's all the water. We're gonna go with a little chicken. This cheating is okay. Nothing wrong with that, guys. Haters out there are gonna hate. I always say work smarter, not harder. This isn't fine dining. We're cooking at home, okay? And I think I'm even gonna take a scoop once this is cooked. Actually, I'll surprise you. Wow, already tastes like chicken tortilla soup. It does have a little bit of spice. I think it's gonna be okay though. Let's throw a lid on her. Actually, no lid. I want it to evaporate and reduce a little. So we're good. Cool. See you guys when this is done. All right, we're back. We're reduced about 1 quart. Now here's the fun part, optional. I really like to do this with soups to give it a little bit of body. Bean soups especially. But we'll do it here with our tortilla. I gotta ask Kate if there are beans in this, if she wants beans or not. And we're gonna blend that and add it back in, and that's gonna be our blended situation. Let me ask her, do you want beans in it? Let's see. She hasn't read it yet. We need to know the answer. Let's blend it. Let's get some blending going. Now this is where I normally add the beans. I feel like I want a little bean in it. I'm gonna add a little bit of bean. She doesn't need to know. till she watches this video. Because I feel like a little bean. Just to help thicken it up. I feel like is what it needs. It's pretty thin, which is okay. We're not making chili. There we go. Give those a good little rinse. And we're gonna take this. This is not gonna add much body, but the beans definitely will. And no one's gonna know. And you'll get a bunch of protein. And we're gonna take our clickers. I just have big ones. Squeeze that out. That's done. No answer on the beans. Focaccia, holy shit. Wow. That looks really good. I need 5 more minutes. Just so I can finish what I'm working on. And then we'll get the focaccia. That's a different video. Now we go bean and veg. Now it's like a creamy tortilla soup without using cream. No dairy, vegan, no butter, healthy, all the things girls want. No problem, no issue. We're gonna lower this to 325 so we can bake a pie in there. That's what's coming next. Different video. Go check out more POV Chef. Oh yeah, look at that. Doesn't that look creamy, dreamy, and delicious? Then we're gonna take all of our chicken that we picked yesterday. And that'll go in there. And that's just gonna warm through. And then we'll garnish with a little crema, some crispy tortillas. I feel like real chicken tortilla soup. I think you actually like blend tortillas into it. Now that I remember correctly. Oh shit. Wow, that's really good. Never mind. She'll never know. And then, last but not least, Tito's very excited about this last part. We have crispy chicken skins. That's gonna be a garnish as well. Hell to the fucking yes. I might just eat those. I'm gonna tell Kate about them. Not gonna keep them just for me. I promise. Oh, you know what? We'll use this little oven for pie. I think that's gonna be okay. We don't need the big oven. All right, that's a wrap. If you wanna go see me make jardiniere whipped ricotta from my cookbook, go watch that video. Otherwise, I got dishes to do. And you'll see this finished in just a sec.